Hey everybody, happy Friday. Friday. Hopefully you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. Hi, hello. It's just us. Hello, hello. How are you? Thank you for being here. I think everybody's getting used to the 7:30. Oops. Oopsies. Let's see if anybody shows up. I hope you're good. You've been good. Oh, there they are. Mary Jane, hey. Shweta, hello. Long time no see. How you been? Hello, Pretty in Pink. Hello, Rising Phoenix. Cookie Bear, hello. Angelica, hello. Irene, hello. Doctor, hey, long time no see, Doctor. How you been? Yes, I'll add you. Hey, Jojo. Of course, you can be added. I don't see any mods yet, so y'all are gonna have to bear with me, okay? Let's see. I'm gonna do like a half, not as special as the others, but I'm just gonna put y'all's names. Whoops. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Diamond Girl. Okay, I'm messed up. Hold on. Hey, Coco. Yes, you're on there, babe. I'm trying to get the list. Don't see any mods. Hey, Patricia. Just so y'all know. I'm sure a mod will pop up, but I know they're getting used to the 7:30. Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm trying to get y'all a little list going here. Hello, Andrea. Welcome. I did. I enjoyed my birthday tremendously. Thank you. I think I had too much fun. My MS doesn't do well with like really busy days back to back. So I'm still kind of recovering a little bit. With all these retrogrades too, the energy has just been weird. I've been kind of, I don't know, like disconnected. I don't quite feel here. It feels like a dream. Hey there, Scorpio. Oh, thank you. You type much faster than me. Okay, I'm gonna delete all this then. You're the best. Thank you so much. It would be better if I could use my phone, but I've got this dang keyboard and my nails do not like it, so. Thank you, love. Thank you, thank you. You're the best. I'm trying to pin your comments so people will know. Oh, there we go. No, it's so nice to always know I've got somebody that has my back out there. Thank you, love. Thank you. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. So I'm just trying to get it to fill up so I don't get all confused. That was so sweet. I guess I could have gotten on my phone, but that's a lot. Hey, Nana. Welcome. All the love to you. I think I'm going to go back to, for a little bit anyways, I'm going to be doing Wednesday, Fridays, and Sundays, just so y'all know. I just like them better. I guess because that's where I started. The other one seemed kind of off to me. But I'm not for sure if I'm going to keep it that way or what. But we're going to try it out and see how it goes. I'm going to pull a Moonology for the collective wall. Thank you. Hello. Let's see what's coming. What do we need to know from our collective? Who needs a message? A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. Well, Venus retrograde is in Aries, so there's some fiery climaxes approaching for a lot of y'all. Let's see. I know Venus retrograde always brings in a lot of interesting things. It does say luck is on your side, so no need to worry. And what else do we have for my collective? Prosperity lies ahead. Hell yeah. All right, so my collective looks like y'all are just shining out there in this world. Y'all have got razor focus on yourselves, what you need. I would just say, just get ready. Just get ready, because I feel as a collector, there are some really big changes ahead. I feel that rumbling in my stomach, that nervous. Not nervous in a bad way, though. Almost like a first date kind of feeling. Like butterflies. That's what I should say, butterflies. You came late last time. It's okay. It happens sometimes. Alright, so I don't see anybody else yet. I guess I'll finish the list as they come in. So we'll just start with you. Hello. And yes, if y'all are here, please like the video. What is your question, sweetheart? Jason, hey. There's one mod, but not the ones that make the list. So thank you, Shweta. You want a general? Alright, boo. Let's see. This card kind of wants to stick out here, so let's see. Fiery climax approaches. I'm feeling like I'm repeating myself here. This looks like a very passionate offer is coming towards you. An ace being very new. Doesn't have to be. Oh, it's coming in quick too. Look, Knight of Swords. Vroom. This gives me like Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde together. Because to me, Mercury retrograde always seems like that fast incoming communication, and the wands, that brings that passion. So there's something coming towards you pretty quick that's about to light your fire. I feel like it's something that's slow to come. Like you've been waiting for this. So it doesn't have to be love. It doesn't have to be romance. But I am getting kind of like somebody has been itching to say something or to approach. But they've been kind of laying seeds, trying to get it together. So I honestly feel like this is something you've been waiting for, but it's been a long time coming. So hopefully that helps. And if it's not love, like I said, then it could just be an offer, a manifestation, something that's kind of been stuck, stagnant, dragging its feet. So hopefully that helps, boo. Alright, so Mary Jane, where you at, boo? Where you at? Tennessee Whiskey is playing right now. This song, like a year ago or a year and a half ago, it haunted me. Like it was in my head all day, every day, for like 3 months. I don't know why, but no, it happens. Okay, good. All right, Mary Jane, we're on to you, boo. You want to know general for this month. All right, babe. I feel like something you've been working for, it's kind of felt like you know that there's a result that's just around the corner. Like you know that you laid the groundwork for something massive to come in. I feel like you're kind of at that end of the cycle where you're starting to feel like, is it ever gonna come? I am so tired of this. This month I feel you're gonna be laying down a very heavy burden that's been kind of, like blocking you for a while. Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords to me is that place where I was talking about, like, is it ever gonna happen? Am I shooting my shot in the wrong direction? Am I doing something wrong? Anxiety, right? I would say watch out for birds, because I think birds are trying to send you a message. And especially with this High Priestess, I feel like you also have been feeling a little anxious, a little nervous, a little bit like, I know something's coming, but I don't know what it is yet. So it feels kind of heavy. It kind of imbalances you. But there's that Ace of Cups. So it could be love, or it could be like an opportunity to fill your heart with joy, right? But I honestly feel like it's something you've come to a completion on. Like you've released things, you've gone through the process, you're up leveling in some sense, and there's a new door about to open for you. Um, and that's what I've got for you. I hope that helps. Man, it's the best, right, Scorpio? Except when it plays in your head 24/7 for 3 months. I still love the song, don't get me wrong, but man, I was like, can you play another one, DJ? Please. How do I get it out? But I mean, if any song's gonna get stuck on my head for that long, I'd rather it be that one. All right, Shweta. Thank you, babe. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. Okay. And thank you again for getting the list together, babe. I appreciate it. All right. How will Met feel when he will see my new post on Facebook, which you just uploaded in a few hours? All right. Let's see. How is he going to feel about this post? Were you trying to trigger him? Are you poking the bear? Let's see. I honestly feel like he's going to feel like a fool for some reason. Like, either like a fool in love, or just he made some kind of bad decision when it came, not that he made a bad decision for you, just that he made a bad decision on his own. I don't know if he like moved in another direction, but something about that post, he's like, I gotta say something. And that's that Knight of Swords we saw a little while ago, moving in fast. I feel like it's going to spark him to say something. In some sense, it feels like whatever he says is going to help to like move things forward. But I think he's been holding back a little bit, and maybe this is what's going to move him forward, because you're over here shining. You're over here looking like a mini empress, right? You've got your stuff together. You're doing good with your life. And you're like, I guess he's kind of realizing, like, if I don't say something, if I don't move in the right direction, then she's going to leave me. Because she doesn't need me. She may want me. She don't need me. But I do still feel that he has a lot of fears about, like, fully investing at this time. But you're definitely looking really good. You got peacocks and birds and whatnot in a boat with swords surrounding you. But maybe he'll say, like, I feel like you're moving on without me. Alright. What's coming in love? Alright, babe. You're welcome, Boo, and thank you again for doing that for me. Okay, so Pretty in Pink must not have come. Pretty in Pink, because I got Rising Phoenix after Pretty in Pink. Let me see. Pretty in Pink, are you here? Going once. Crow's Nest, hey girl. Yes, I'm adding you to the list right now. Number 19. There's Jean. Hey, boo. I hope you've been good. Okay, no Pretty in Pink, and I have your question, Rising Phoenix. Let me look. What's coming in love? Okay, hold on, Cookie Bear. It's not your time yet. Just hold up. Just wait. I will call you, I promise. Okay. Alright, so Rising Phoenix. Alright, let's see, Rising Phoenix. What's coming in love? Get back in there, Dave. Okay. Let's see. Whoa. Ace of Cups. A big shiny cup of love. I think this retrograde is going to kind of filter out some, like, you've proven that you've learned some type of lesson. And it's like this love is coming in. Oh, Ace of Wands. New. You got 2 aces. So definitely a brand new passionate spark somewhere. Somebody expressing a flirt or a date. Something sweet. Because look at you, you're out there shining. Just like I said, the collective right now is very empowered, and I love that. You look good, you smell good, you got your stuff together, you got some grapes and whatnot. But you've got 2 cups here, so this could be 2 different offers even. Maybe from water sign, fire sign. But it looks like your cup will not be dry as far as that's concerned. You will have an overflow. So, that's beautiful. I love that for you. No, babe. I don't know. The list is kind of wonky right now, but it's okay. I got y'all. Cookie Bear, I got you. You're next. Alright, let me see. What advice from your spirit guides about the situation with Unity? Alright, boo. Let's see. I get the feeling like Spirit's saying, don't worry, we've got you. I feel like you stress a lot, especially at night, like when, I guess, the baby goes to bed. And Spirit is just kind of like, remember that we're all human, right? We fall short of the glory at times. So remembering that, you know, it takes strength to not react when a person is acting out of character, right? So the strength helps us to not create karma back, you know what I mean? Because the back and forth never gets anywhere. It's just like making peace. So there's some sense of like, you don't need to worry. Things are moving. Sometimes it has to get dark before, you know, things get better. But at least you know now that maybe at one time you were like, I want this back. I want to be with them. I want, you know, maybe you were craving this person. Like, I want this family. I want us to be together. I want, you know, whatever. And Spirit's kind of saying, like, they're not particularly saying that there's not a chance in the future of that happening. But the fact that, like, you were kind of thinking about that in some sense caused you to, like, miss out or to not see this 10 of coins that's here waiting for you, right? Because I'm going to tell you, baby daddies, baby mamas, all of them, it's complicated. It really is. And especially when it goes to, like, your children, and you know your children are being affected. I feel the confusion about, like, if I give him to him or let him see him, what is he going to do? Is he going to show him love? Spirit's saying, like, he may not have much now and he may be very much in his ego. But the one thing I can say is he does love his child, so I don't feel he will put him in harm or harm's way. But until you are sure, is what I'm feeling. You just do what you can to, like, find peace in the midst of, like, chaos. So, because the child is the most important thing, right? This page of coins, that's your child. The child is divinely protected. The divine is saying, like, you have no room, you don't need to worry. They're going to make sure the child is protected. And I do feel like if you, like, I understand what she said is totally wrong and his behavior is not correct, and I'm not saying he's right for any of it. All I'm saying is, like, everything has a reason, and so maybe that needed to happen so he could see the character of the person he was with, or who he was putting his child around, to think twice, kind of thing. But anyways, I got long-winded. All right. Pretty in Pink, you missed your spot a long time ago, babe. Okay, so Angelica. I hope it helps, boo. Alright. What were the cashier's thoughts when he kept looking at you? Oh, you got somebody crushing on you. Let's see. What was this cashier thinking about Angelica for the second time? What is going on in this man's head? He seemed, the energy he's giving me is like, how do I say this? Like, he's known somebody like you before. Maybe he had a friend like you that he's very, very fond of. And for some reason, this gives me, like, he feels like maybe he made a mistake with that person, and it's almost like that's, I don't know, you triggered something in him. And then he starts thinking, like, because it's like that song, You Remind Me. I could be friends with them. They're very friendly. But I could be more, too. I may be just a cashier, but I've got plans, goals, ambitions. I could be that man. Let's make memories together kind of thing. But for some reason, I get this odd feeling like he felt like he knew you before, or something about you reminded him of something. That feels like soulmate kind of thing, but I don't know. Just a kindred spirit, maybe? Something like that. Alright, so next we have Irene. Hey, Ari. You got a spot, babe. You got a spot. Roger's energy check-in towards you as of today. Alright, Roger. It feels like he's planning on making some kind of move. This is something that's been, like, on his mind for a while. It's a very slow moving thing, but the love is like overflowing to the point that it's like he wants to approach you, but he's really scared to. Like he wants to say something to you. And it's funny because I got the King of Swords at the bottom, so it is like a divine match, right? That could be what he's thinking about. Like, how do I approach without getting the bad side? Or what can I say? Like, I gotta be slow and methodical and actually have a plan in place when I come forward. Because if not, it's off with my head. Like, he's giving me Queen of Hearts, right? Off with their head. I like it. Be scared, Roger. I hope that helps. Ooh, so y'all both felt that energy of like, I've known this spirit before, or I've known this demon before, kind of thing, you know? That was just like, even when I was reading for it, it was like, what is this? This is a kindred kind of feeling. At least say hi, that's right. Say something. It's like that song, say something or I'm giving up on you. Period. Not holding spots anymore. Keep it that way. Yeah, he definitely needs to talk. But he's kind of like, I don't know. He stumbles a little bit. Alright, wait. Doctor. Dr. Fiza. Where is my doctor at? And hi, Nathia. Sorry. I will add you to the list, love. Sorry I missed you. Jean, you saved my life every time, too. Shweta jumped in. I was so thankful for that. Alright. Doctor wants to know what's coming in love soon. And thank you for liking. Thank you. Thank you, Jean. You're the best. I tell you that all the time, but I so mean it. For real. Alright, let's see. What I'm getting is like somebody that you haven't talked to in a while, or maybe the time period of like not having someone is about to be over. There's somebody that's going to come in and spark something for you. King of Wands, Two of Cups. It's a very strong, passionate connection, but also very much spiritually connected. But this is the reason why there needed to be a time period of no love, right? Because you needed the love. You needed to give it to yourself, and you needed to learn how to do that. And so it was a necessary thing. Even though I feel you may have been frustrated, like, damn, I'm sick of being alone. Everybody else got somebody. But I'm going to tell you one thing. Everybody else that got somebody is pretty much miserable for the most part, right? So they need to do the same thing. They need to go back and start over. So instead of looking outside of yourself, just know it's coming. It could be a Leo or a Virgo, maybe a Pisces. But I do feel there's going to be a big boom over the next few weeks for you. I know. I said it in the last live that I was going to be on at 7 on Friday, just because I didn't have the baby that day. But I don't know who heard me. I should really just post it, but I'm sorry about that. But I appreciate you being here when you are. Alright, Jojo, what are Kay's current thoughts and feelings towards me? Is he feeling resentment? Let's see. I don't think there's any resentment. Honestly, I think he took whatever happened between you. It just showed him his behaviors a little bit. It awakened him to something within himself, and so he's been trying to be the best version of himself. Um, Something you said or something you did, it's like, you know, he's been thinking about it a lot. But I don't see resentment. I feel like, if anything, he's holding back from coming forward, like, passionately. He's trying to sit on and be the best version of himself because he was this. So, I don't feel resentment at all, honestly. Daniela, hello. Hello, Veronica. Alright, now the list is closed. That took forever. I am good, Veronica. How are you? Thank you for asking. Thank you, Jason, for your donation, love. I feel like he is acknowledging it. I do. I feel like he's thinking about it a lot. And like, I've got to be a better man. Even though he may not say it, even though he's still battling ego and those type of things, it does show me like he's really been reflecting over where he's been and where he wants to be. So, at least there's progress, and I don't feel resentment at all. Alright, Stephanie. And Jason, I will get you next, I promise. Stephanie had just posted the question first, okay? I can't really say, Jojo. I do feel he is, though. Okay, potential outcome, and you're welcome, between Mike and you. Oh, you sent the question on PayPal? Alright, but hold on. Let me do Stephanie, and I'm going to do you right now, okay? Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna be completely honest here, babe. When he comes in, and this is potential, right? Because potential can be one way or it can be another. The feeling that I'm getting is it can go really good or it can go really bad. It's like a coin toss, right? As long as he's laid his sneaky, running, conflicted energy, as long as he lets the cycle in before he comes, I feel like it's gonna be like the reward for him putting in the work. But this can also be if you aren't fully healed and you're not ready to tell the person you love the most in the world that you can't be with them because they're not ready yet, then things could go really bad. So, it's kind of what I'm getting. It's a coin toss at this point. And at the bottom, that's what I got. To me, that looks like a shit show. But if you're going to blow up things, you want to blow this up, right? You want to transmute it. So it's like, put the gasoline, put the turpentine, whatever blows stuff up. I don't know. I've never made a bomb. Put some bombs on it. Just blow that bitch up. Like, we starting over. And none of this is coming with us, right? So, I feel like, yeah. It's because I don't know if this next time is going to be the last time before y'all come together, or if y'all come together. This might be the moment that you need, maybe, for, like, closure. And just accept that You know, maybe he's not the person that you thought you were gonna end up with. Or you can find out that everything that you've been thinking up until this point is correct. But like I said, it can go either way. All right, so your question, Jason. Okay. Let's see. I'm sorry, I had to fill that energy out, Jason. Let's see. Let me timestamp his. You can't even see the time. Hold on. 36:07. All right. All right, Jason. Let's see. Okay. The one thing I'm going to say, Jason, and I'm just going to be completely honest with you right now. Your love languages are very different, right? I don't know if you have a lot of earth in your chart, but I feel like you're a little bit more grounded, right? I mean, you are a Libra, so Libras normally, can be pretty balanced. Right now, what I would say is love is how do you say it? Like, what is love, right? It can be placed in a bunch of different places. I feel like she's having a great time. I feel like the fantasy, the illusion, because with Geminis, you got to keep them interested. You got to do some stuff, right? And so y'all are doing things, and she's kind of in la la land about it. But at the same time, I do feel like her past is keeping her very much in the Queen of Swords. Like, she is all business, not as much heart. And so, as much as she wants to give that heart or talk about it, it's a struggle for her. Because anytime that she's been vulnerable in the past, she's been let down. And so, it's still attached to her. There's a great opportunity with this, and she does see it. But love right now is very much cerebral to her. It's all in the head. It's not in the heart, it's not in the soul, but she loves differently than you do. Even though she can see the end goal being amazing, she's still got this processor in her brain that says, I can't be vulnerable until I know for sure and I can trust this. So my advice for you would be step into your masculine and show her that you don't waver, that you can lead her, that you can guide her, that you can give her what it is to make her feel safe. Because a woman in the Queen of Swords, I feel like that's a very almost masculine way of being. Very strong, having to be. And so for you, you're just all heart. So it's very different. And you're going to have to understand that, like, that's just who she is. And I don't feel that it's not because she doesn't love you, but I mean, what is love? Some people define love as something so 3D, right? It's very deep. And y'all have been together maybe a very short time. And so it's still kind of marinating. It's still being, like, found out what love is, right? It feels like it. The idea of it, she is all in. But as far as the heart space, she's more in her brain than she is in the heart. It says choose wisely, wait, compromise, trust, consider long-term issues before you commit. Maybe that's what she's doing. She's taking her time to, like I said, to make sure that you're the man that she would like to have, to be healthily led by, right? Not controlled, led by. Show me how to love. Show me that it's safe for me to love. And then we've got endless love, engaged, wedding, commitment. So she does think about these things. But for me to say who cares more, or does she care more than she says, I think she's still figuring it out. And when she figures it out, she'll tell you. But right now, she's still just enjoying the ride, which I think you should too. Power play, insecurity, and influence. And I think that may come from the both of you. You've both been damaged. You've both been hurt. You've both been let down. And when it comes to trust, you've just got to trust. Two people together wanting the same thing, you're going to manifest something great. But if two of you come together and question everything, and like, why do they do it this way? Why do, picking it apart? Like, love isn't like that. Love is unconditional. So if you can step more in the place of just trusting that what's meant to be is going to be. And if that's it, great. And just enjoy the journey in the present moment. Don't think too far into the future. That's a lot of people's problem, is you are sitting on this ace. This ace doesn't get to the 10 of Pentacles overnight, right? There's going to be work and adjustment and things like that. So as much as I feel people say, oh, I'm in love after knowing somebody for 2 weeks, I just don't think love happens immediately. A connection, yes, maybe. But it takes time to know a person, because you can't love them if you don't know them, right? So it's something like that. But anyways, it looks good. She does really enjoy her time with you. That's what I'm going to say. And I started rambling, and I'm very sorry, but give you your money's worth. All right, so now we're on Diamond Girl. Gotcha. Thank you, babe. And thank you for time stamping. Oh my gosh. Whoever that... We've got comedians in the house. But you know what? That's not the craziest question I've ever been asked, so... Hey. Alright, Diamond Girl wants a general love. Alright, boo. You're welcome, Jason. I hope it made sense. Alright, general love for Diamond Girl. Okay, I do feel that there's somebody that wants to talk to you. Is it a very strong air energy? They've been having sleepless nights, probably regretting a lot of the things that have happened in the past. I do see they want to communicate and kind of rebuild a friendship or some kind of connection. With 3 cards, I can't really tell you like their intentions or anything like that. I just feel like you've haunted their mind for a long time. Now, if you don't want somebody from the past, cool. And I don't even know if this person is worth having, right? But, that's what's coming next. And I do feel this is somebody that's kind of put you through the ringer a little bit. I feel like you're going to be really surprised by this. Oh my gosh, Gene, you're right. God bless them. May God bless them. Give them some senses. Alright, so who am I? Coco? Coco. what's your current, wait, V's current feelings towards you? I missed my Fridays. I don't know why. I think, Jean, for the next couple weeks, I'm going to probably do like Wednesday, Friday, Sunday again. I missed the days, so here I go switching it up again. Not that I didn't like enjoy the lives on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. It was just very different. I don't know how to explain it, but let's see. We're going backwards. That's what we're doing. Venus retrograde has got me going backwards again. All right, let's see. I feel like he's building something, or he's gonna tell you about something, or he wants to talk to you about something. Um, he feels like you're drawing him in. He wants to be a good man for you. He wants things to move forward. He wants to figure you out more than anything is what I'm getting. Like, I don't know, maybe they've had doubts, or like, do I know her well enough? Is she hiding stuff? King of Pentacles, to me, is like he wants to be more reliable. He may have, built something for himself and he wants to share it. But he kind of feels, I don't know, like he doesn't know something about you, or he feels like you're hiding something. But that's what I got. Jean said I can make them. Hell yeah. Yeah, I felt it was kind of complicated. It's just maybe you two speak different love languages, so if you could communicate more about your wants, your needs, your desires without like feeling like either you'll be rejected. It feels like some open, vulnerable conversation needs to be had, like a lot of them, to figure things out, because I think there's a lot of like miscommunication or something. All right, Patricia, message for you from your spirit guides at this time. Oh, yeah, very earthy. But that's still very different. Tauruses like to have their way. But Capricorns always think they're right, in some sense. And I'm not bashing them or anything like that, but Taurus is very strong-headed, and so are Capricorn. So that's where it's like, if there's a disagreement, it's going to be like head-to-head combat, like boom, boom, boom. I don't know how to explain it, but there's a lot of earth. And I think you two could figure it out, but you got to have those hard conversations, I guess. You're welcome, babe. Thank you for being here. Okay, Patricia, general messages. Ooh, that was quick. I get the feeling like don't fight the flow, because I feel like Spirit's been giving you like inspirational hits. And instead of like taking action and going for it, you think of all the reasons why you can't. And to me, this is like Spirit's like, trust me, trust us. We're working with you. Three of Pentacles to me is that co-creation. But I can't work with you if you're not going to compromise, or you're not going to agree with what I want for you. And so this is like, the next time you get ahead, just do it. Don't think about what could go wrong, unless it's something stupid. But I don't think Spirit would do that to you. It's like, quit fighting the feeling. Like, quit. Whatever you think you want to do, do it. Stop saying you can't. To me, this is like, just do it. Align with us. Let us help you. you manifest your reality. So go for it. If you want it, we'll make it happen. Because honestly, spirit is the one thing that is your ride or die person. You know what I mean? Like, they're there all the time. So, that's what I got for you. Alright, so, Andrea. General love. Okay. I feel like the winds of change are at hand. Like, going into Aries season is a very lucky energy for you. I feel there's a new start to something here. Let's see. You're going to be fighting them off with the stick, basically. The Seven of Wands to me is like, yes, things are changing. Luck is on your side, but don't go do some dumb shit, right? This is like being able to stand your ground and say, I made it this far, you're not going to hold me back anymore. And like push away all of the people that may come for you. You know what I mean? Like try to bring you back to a lower level. You might just be beating men off with a stick. I don't know. With these retrogrades, depending on your past, you could have a lot of them coming for you. But Spirit's like, just be wise with this luck. Use it wisely. Because if I could trust you with the abundance that I give you, I'll give you a little bit more. Can I trust you with that? You know, and you just got to work with them. And so don't go backwards. Especially in a retrograde. I think the retrograde made me go backwards only because it was changing where I was at. So now I'm in alignment with it. So, whatever. And I do think Aries season is going to be something interesting for you. Alright, Scorpio. My beautiful Scorpio. Robert's energy towards you. Gotta get the shiny deck for my love. Lots of love. He even feels a spiritual connection with you. He could be thinking about returning. He could be thinking about trying to separate himself from something that may be holding him back a little bit. Let's see. The love is always there. Like, I honestly feel like the two of you know there's something bigger at play here. Whatever that is. But with that brings a lot of sadness, you know, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of misunderstandings. The thing is that the man in the Five of Cups is looking at all that they've lost. And these two of Cups have always been behind them. So I feel like in this season, he's changing it up. He's realizing that I've missed it like this whole time. Because I was so worried about what happened to me and I was playing the victim. And that's what held it up. And at the bottom I've got Ten of Cups. So like I said, I do feel that he does think of you as that one at the end of the rainbow or whatever. But I don't think he's quite realized that you've been there this whole time. He was so worried about him that he just lost time. And that's maybe what he's thinking about. Like, I've lost all this time with that person I should have been with. But the change is at foot. I'm not going to say it's happening today and it'll be over tomorrow. No, I'm saying he's in his feelings, which he should be, right? Because that's what gets you to move. Get in your feelings all you want, Robert. Just do better, okay? But that's what I've got for you, babe. All right, Jason, what is your question? Oh, did Nana post? Let me see. Oh, you're welcome, babe. I love you. If we lived close to each other, I bet we'd be great friends. All right. No, Nana. What about Jason? Jason, are you here? Crow's Nest, my beautiful friend, Jessica. What is coming in love for you in the near future? Let's see. Man in the Mirror is playing right now. What's coming in love for beautiful Jessica? Oh. 6 of Cups and the Lovers. Mercury retrograde. Venus retrograde. Okay, I have the Ace of Wands at the bottom. Something is moving in a connection that's like meant to be and all spiritual and whatnot. Like, it's coming in fast this month. It could be a twin flame, soulmate. It's just, it is. The sparks are there. And it doesn't have to mean that this is the past person. This could be just a person that when you meet them, you'll be like, I know you from somewhere. Your souls recognize each other kind of thing. I like it. Maybe he's starting with the man in the mirror. Who knows? But that's what I've got for you, dearest Jessica. Man in the mirror. Maybe that's what's happening. They're looking at themselves in that mirror. If you want change, you gotta be that change. Alright, Ari. Ari. Nakia. You're welcome, Bill. Daniela. Nah, Philip didn't come in. Veronica. I think everybody was a little confused because I came on at 7. All right, Daniela, post your question, please, love. Yeah, of course, you can send donations. I'm not going to tell you no. But I also do offer personal readings if y'all are interested. You would just have to email me for more in depth or whatever. Okay. What do you mean to BC? Let's see. What does Daniela feel like to... Okay, is this a friends with benefits kind of thing? It's kind of what it's giving me. I think, like, at first y'all moved really quickly, and he was very proud, like, you were on his arm. But for some reason, I'm seeing, like, he either friend zoned you, or it was moving too quick for him, and he couldn't keep up, that he had to, like, change the directive. Maybe, like, go back to the beginning because he missed something, or he feels like he missed something. The thing I'm getting is he's trying to change something. I don't know what it is, like, trying to manifest something with this. But as far as feelings, I get an overwhelming feeling more than anything. Something about you overwhelms him a little bit. And not in a bad way, because like I said, I do feel he feels empowered when he's with you in some sense. But I don't know. He wants to change it, but I get a weird vibe off of him. It was very intense. Hopefully that helps, though. And thank you, Veronica, for your 3 donations. Boo, I appreciate you. And then you get a free one, too, so you get 4 in a row. All right, so what are your questions? I don't know about y'all, but my phone has been way too busy lately. Is your person feeling jealousy and fear of me being apart from them and your distance? All right. Let's see. He's being dramatic, okay? It says, like, I'm dying. I'm dying. I just want to see her. I don't know why, but it sounds very dramatic to me. Yeah, I just want to touch her. I feel so lonely without her. My bed is cold. But he does dream of, like, creating something almost magical with you. But it's just like, to him, it's kind of an illusion because he has to create it in his mind. He doesn't have the physical to, like, go off of, right? So he's kind of creating in his mind how he sees it going. I don't see jealousy yet, but, you know, when a person sits in the 5 of Pentacles, that's like jealousy of a lot of things. It's not just jealousy of you being out there alone. It's like, no one wants me, everybody hates me, think I'll go eat worms kind of energy. I feel like he distracts himself with work. Like, if he starts to feel like that, he just starts working on something. Yeah, it's taken him a lot of strength, but I don't really get the jealous vibes. I get more of, like, woe is me. Just dramatic, though. Because, like, he's showing up as an emperor, and emperors don't cry over little stuff. He's like, I know I'm the man. I've told myself I've painted it. But sometimes I do feel lonely. Not jealous, though. Not that I can see so far. But I will look a little further and see. Let's see. Yeah, he sees forever. He sees commitment. He says the 2 of you have a soul contract together. I want you to be part of my future. Yeah, like, I don't see jealousy at all, so. Sometimes I gotta breathe the energy out because I feel it. And then I get in my feelings. Like, I am not on this live about to cry right now. Stop it. So, he does just want to be close, is what I'm feeling. More than anything. It's okay, Ari. I'll be back on Sunday. Alright, so Veronica, what is your second question, my love? Okay, let's see. Let me use this deck. Okay, it says I'm choosing myself and I gotta know more about you. So maybe this is like because he did show up as the emperor, right? Right now he's got his own life. Y'all are in two different places, right? And he's got to know like maybe more about you in order to, I don't know, like make some kind of sense out of his feelings. Why? We're not over yet. There's still something between us. I think a lot of this is when they get into their feelings. It says, I do appreciate everything you've been giving me the whole time, and our minds intertwine without speaking out loud. So, like, that, maybe that's what it is. Like, he feels something, and it's very strong, and it's guiding him in the right direction. Maybe he was all about himself for a while. What he's saying though is like he loves this connection. He does. And he almost likes the fact that y'all are in two separate places, like living two separate 3D lives right now, because it's almost like he feels that connection so strong that he doesn't really doubt where the end of it's gonna be. He just feels that for now it's like necessary because he's becoming an emperor, you're becoming an empress. There's still a lot of work to be done just besides a relationship, right? And I think he appreciates that about you for still taking care of business, holding it down, not stressing him out over small things, you know. I do feel a strong energy though with him. It almost gives me like that feeling right before something changes. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a little pressure on the edge of tears. Like maybe he feels something's coming, like something big has to happen, or inner growth, yeah, wisdom. So I do feel like this is a necessary thing. He's gaining wisdom, you're gaining wisdom, and y'all are aligning. Passion. You're still drawing him in though, so you're making it hard on him, literally. Yeah, he sees the signs, he knows what it is. And the more that you can trust in that, the more that it's gonna flow, it's gonna come together. Because you two manifesting together can create something good. So that's what I've got for you. I hope that helps. I hope that's what you were looking for. All right, Ari, I look forward to seeing you. I can try my best, honestly, Nene. I've done it before. I wouldn't say it's something I do regularly, but for the people I've done it for, it seems to resonate with them, so I can try. All right, let me shuffle these back in, Veronica. Is he planning anything? Yeah. Okay, is he planning anything? Because there's been no movement. I definitely feel like there's a plan in place, but it's more of Like healing within himself. I think he does have some commitment issues. Like, he would love to be your everything. He would. Thank you, Lilima. For your 2 donations. I feel like he knows he's capable of being that. But there's still some, I don't know, like patience required. Because he's working hard towards something. And that could be building like an empire, because he did show up as the emperor. He's kind of like, I need to take care of business, relationships can come later. That's what I get. You know, like as far as importance wise, like on a list, what are your most important things, right? Kids, you know, family, home, your job. Then, you know, relationships. Some people put relationships like on the top shelf. For him, it's more like, I'll take care of that later. I know it's there. I know I can get there. I know once I do this, I can do that. What? Hold on. Okay. It's crazy because there's passion. It's past life connection. It's like he knows that's what it will be in the end. So, like, I don't know, something about that feeling of, like, he's sad where he's sitting right now. And that's because he's purging. He's about to have a big change in his life, from what I feel. Because whenever I get that feeling, it's right before something big happens. Almost like he feels a storm of brewing. But it's for the betterment, right? But it needs to happen because he's, I don't know. He feels like he's been going on repeat or something, and he has to go back to fix it? Or, I don't know. So movement wise, I don't really see a lot. King of Wands is, you know, a very fiery, it could be an offer, it could just be an action. But I don't know. Maybe you should trust as much as he does, because he has a lot of faith. But he's like, love's going to come later. Right now I have responsibilities I need to take care of. Even though the love is there, like that's what he's saying. It's there, but it's like reserved for later. Because I got some stuff to do. That's the way it feels. I don't know how to explain it. Well, you're probably feeling like his energy, because I do feel there's, I don't know if he needs to purge his emotions, like he's been holding them in too long or something, but it's crazy. All right, my dearest Rising Phoenix. And thank you again, Veronica. Oh, I got your free question too. Let me get Rising Phoenix's donations, and then I'll do your free question, okay? All right, Rising Phoenix. Where is Mandar at right now? The song right now is Poison. He's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about it. He's feeling hurt. He's like, oh, she friends on me. But I still want it. Yeah, I just feel like he's kind of pulled his energy back. So it's like, okay, fine. Fine, we'll do this. But he's still sitting there wounded, like, I don't know what to do. That's what it feels like. Can we be friends, or should I just leave it alone? So I'm going to think about it. Let me see. He feels like a little kid that got told no for the first time. In all honesty. Thank you, Nene, for your 2 donations, my love. No, but I do. I feel like he's like a little boy in the corner talking about, what do I do now? You know, kids, they'll sit in the corner forever. And then finally their ego drops and they're like, I'm sorry. Are they sorry or they just want to get out the corner, you know? I don't know. He feels abandoned, dismissed. And now his heart is in a fog. He's like, man, my heart gave me mixed signals. They got me blocked, or he's starting to recognize he's got blocked emotions. He does feel like he messed up, though. Because you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Charming, graceful, kind-hearted. He doesn't even know what he wants, so I can't tell you. He's got mixed signals, 2 of Wands. Like, he's crying in the corner right now. Wah. Checking his decisions out. Like, what am I gonna do now? But I do feel like he's pulled his energy back. Like, fine. But I feel like a pouting child, not like a grown-ass man. He's pouting like a little boy. So I don't feel he's very evolved when it comes to, like, expressing his emotions or, like, even feeling emotions. He does feel kind of disconnected. He's still kind of projecting things on other people. Like, it's your fault because you didn't go for what he said, you know? It's like, oh, can I have some candy? No. Ah! It's like he's throwing a fit internally. Man, my grandson, that boy, ugh. He's definitely getting into that toddler energy. Sometimes he'll get so mad he just stops and screams. I'm like, oh no, we're not going to do that today, buddy. Nope. But I hope that helps. Should you... I'm trying to figure out, like, what are you asking? Wait, hold on. Yeah, I don't know. It's never good to start new things. Well, I mean, sometimes I guess it there's no right or wrong, right? But it can make it a little bit harder. I would wait it out. Okay, future actions of him that you should be aware of. Let's see. Girl, we're gonna get the tea. No, I don't think he matches those cards. I honestly feel if you stay where you're at, he's gonna try to do it again. He's gonna try to butter you up with like all the past memories and times y'all shared at work. Even though it's not really anything, he's still got that fire. He still wants to offer you something. Like, he literally keeps getting me cups and cups and cups. One just fell on the floor and I have no idea where it's at. I'm not really gonna go try it right now. Oh, there it is. Hold on. He's definitely gonna try again. So the further you can get away from him, because he is a little delulu, honestly. And like I said, he's showing up as a little boy. Knights and pages. He's gonna try to fill that ego. But He needs to quit because people do press charges on that type of thing, you know? Let me see what else. Let me see. What is he gonna try though? What is he gonna try? I'm gonna shower you in gifts. I fantasize about you. So he's gonna try to buy you back a little bit. But he does say lesson learned. I don't know about that. I think if he were to do it again, he would definitely, like, you're like, my lesson has been learned. I don't want this. You know, and I think he knows that, so he's going to try to butter you up. Like, oh, I'm going to give you a raise. Or I'll bring you flowers on a holiday. Or, you know, something weird. But that's if you stay. Okay, Nanny. Give me a minute, babe. Okay. Hold on. Let me look right now. Oh, yeah. It was for 15. I don't know why it showed me 10. Oh, that was something else. Okay. Sorry, I was in the middle of reading. I would have checked eventually. Thanks for letting me know, though. But I hope that helps, Lilima. I mean, it sucks. He's still in that Knight of Wands. Like, I want my cake and eat it too. I want to taste this. I want to taste that. Nobody tells me no. Blah, blah, blah. Realizing how unattractive that is. Like, dude, go home to your wife. Quit talking to me. That's one thing I don't play with. If you're married or you're in a serious connection, please don't mess with me. And if you don't tell me about it and I find out about it, we're not going to be friends. All right, Nene, let's see. And thank you so much again, Lilima. And let me know how it goes. There it is. Okay, what advice does Kath have for you? Okay, so you want messages from Kath. Okay, I'm gonna go with these cards. As above, so below. Or at least that's what I call them. You see dragonflies a lot? Okay. So the messages I'm getting from her is not only like when you see dragonflies, that's her showing you that she's around you. She's in nature. She's around you. You could see all kinds of signs. Lightning, thunder, all of it. Moon. I think y'all knew each other a long time, even like childhood innocence, right? And she may have made you a promise when y'all were younger. Like, we're always going to be friends, no matter what happens. If you go to hell, I'm going to hell for it with you, or something like that. She's telling me to tell you, like, she's got you. Because you see in this picture, there's two people. In this picture, there's two people. She's always with you. She's always there. She makes a promise, like, I'm always going to be, I got you. Um, what she's telling me is like, you have got the power inside you to have anything that you want. And she'll support you. She'll make sure it happens. It's going to be effortless. You're going through a period of becoming an empress, being the woman you were meant to be. And as soon as you recognize your own power, when you walk into rooms, you're going to change. And you're going to change it for the better. And she's like, I got you. I'm your ride or die. But some stuff's about to happen as far as you calling your power back to you that you lost at a very, very young age, from what I'm seeing. And you never really reclaimed it. But she's saying you can move mountains. Just let her know what you want. Okay. So, what other card can I get? Something is just about to flow. It takes you a lot to tell people no. It takes you a lot not to help everybody. She's saying you aren't God. That's God's place to help these people. Sometimes our egos tell us that we're important because we're helping other people, right? And what she's saying is like, you can't help everybody. That's God's job. God's the one that has to bring them to their knees. God's the one that has to teach them. You have to let them go. So there's some people around you that she doesn't necessarily agree with. There's people around you she rather you realize like these people are not good for you. You're not Captain Saberho. Remember how far you've come is all she keeps telling me, how proud of you she is. And she'll always be there, like overflowing love. So I hope that helps. Oh, thank you, CC Moon, for your 2 donations. You're welcome. I hope it resonated. Alright. On your anxiety. I feel like there's some energies around you that your friend does not like. So I do feel that could be why you're feeling a lot of anxiety. I describe people that aren't awakened to, the truth. I call them static. Like they're stuck in the static. There's no clear information. It's like they're kind of stuck in the noise, stuck in the, And so now that you've come out the static, you're still feeling their static. They haven't come out of it yet, and that's kind of what I'm getting. So it's somebody that you have like a stronger bond with, or it could be a friend or somebody close. They're just very negative. Maybe you need to cleanse yourself a little bit. Take some cleansing baths. Okay. It's funny. The song right now that's playing, you might know it. It's Nobody's Supposed to Be Here by Deborah Cox. I feel like you're about to be pleasantly surprised because you're in a place of feeling like, I don't know what I'm doing in love. I've been so hurt, and so my vision has been very blurry. But I think you're getting it. You might want to listen to that song. The first thing I'm getting is it's your choice to keep carrying those wands. Imagine how much lighter this would be. And this is movement. So something that you're still carrying around is weighing very heavy. And Spirit's like, it's your choice to carry that though. Like, you could give it to me anytime and I got you. But you're like, nope, I'm going to do it myself. Maybe you're scared to ask for help. Maybe you're still in a place of healing that part of yourself to be a little vulnerable, you know? You're like, nope. It's like a girl is like telling her man, no, I'll carry the refrigerator out. Knowing good and well she'll probably break her back trying to do that, but she's doing it anyway because she don't want to burden him. You worry too much about what other people think. And to me, you take on the, you're probably an empath, you take on the weight of the world with you. And that creates anxiety if you don't know how to clear it. So I would suggest sage, incense, cleansing baths, like writing down things that you need to get rid of and burning them. There's lots of ways. But you could just say, take this from me. You know what I'm saying? Universe, whatever, God, whatever you believe in, take it from me. And they're like, okay, I'll take it from you. But it's almost like you're letting the bad things in your life define you instead of all the good things. Like, you're not giving yourself credit for how far you've come. You're so worried about like what you've lost sometimes. And that's where that fear and anxiety comes from. It's like, I know I deserve all of this back because, you know, like what you put in, you're supposed to get out. And so every time you put it out there, you've been disappointed. But the sun's about to shine, boo. You're figuring it out. And everybody has fears and anxiety. We heal every day. We're never going to become a fully healed version as long as we're here, right? I don't think anybody is. We are created in sin. But I think you don't need to wear that as a coat of armor anymore. Because it's heavy. And it keeps you from moving. And as soon as you see that, this is what you get, right? Do some meditations. Meditations are amazing. I also feel like a soul defragmentation meditation is really good. Because just like your friend said, you've got a lot of power, but you're giving it away to all of these things that are keeping you stuck. You gotta quit it. Let me see. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. And find your true north. Face your true north, it says. But the ones you're for are gonna love you to freaking death. You don't have to force it. It'll come peacefully, is what I'm getting. And just like that song said, how did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. So I feel like somebody is coming and you're gonna say that to yourself. The great severing, man, energy, anger, conflict, softening to lose. I think you gave your power away so much because you were scared of when you claimed your power in front of somebody else, you intimidated them. So then they didn't like you. Who fucking cares, man, about that shit? Like, I do not care what anybody thinks of me because you know what? I stand on my truth and I know where I've been and I know what I've been through. And if people can't see that, that's on them, right? And I think you're getting to that place where you're like, I'm not bowing to you because you get louder than me. I feel like like your power is about to explode. And sometimes I feel like while you're stuck in this energy, I feel that it comes out in the worst ways at like the worst times or something. But the people that got it needed to hear it. You're being cracked open. I feel like a lot of really, really good things are coming for you. It may feel really hard right now, but I have faith in you. And when you find that, come back and tell me, like, damn, I'm so happy, because I congratulate each and every one of you. And I always wish for your greatest and highest good. So I hope that resonated. Yeah, we gotta change, like, I don't know. I downloaded this app called Headspace years ago. And I was like, okay, it's gonna teach me. It's almost like a dummy, like, meditation for dummies kind of thing, right? 10 days free. I was like, bet. The first time I meditated, I had such a panic attack. I literally thought I was having a heart attack. Couldn't breathe because I couldn't give up that control. It freaked me out though. I was like, I don't know if I want to do this again. I'm gonna die. But it really helps to control those thoughts. Once you can understand what meditation is and how to do it, should I be meditating all day, every day, you know? And that's what your friend said. Don't be scared. You've got it in you. Do it. Was that the third question? I think so. All right, Cece. Let's see. Gossip. So tell me why my new intern manager asked yesterday, what does your department do? And today she hits me with, what does each person in your department do? Maybe she's got a little bit of dementia, Cece. I think I still have one more for Nene, so hold on 1 second, Cece Moon. Sometimes I get lost, like what reading am I on? Am I on the second one or the third one? You know what you need to do? You need to go listen to this song right now, Nene. This is my, like, get crunk song, like, F the world kind of thing. It's called No Hard Feelings by DJ Close. Or DJ Choose. He said, bitch, I'm looking better. What? Fuck them hoes forever. Ain't no hard feelings. We're just on different timelines, you know? Okay, so I got her, right? I'm done. All right. So, you want to know what her agenda is, Cece? Okay, it was my third one. All right. What is her agenda? What is this? She's playing dumb, you know what I'm saying? She's like, I'm new. Maybe she's trying to build some kind of bond in between the managers, you know? Like, maybe looking to see who will gossip or who will tell her things. Try to be friendly, you know? See who she needs to look out for. I think it's more of like she... oh. She's trying to see where the conflict lies, because she wants to make sure that things are done different, is what I'm feeling like. So she's trying to see which stories don't match, or if anybody's talking about other people. Because I do feel like she's about to fire some people, honestly. I feel like her feelings towards you are good. Like, she's good with you. But I don't know, maybe the whoever passed down information said there was a lot of chaos or a thing, you know, and like necessary changes need to be made. So her agenda is to like manifest something better to come in for this. So maybe she's making some changes. What is her agenda? I just see big change coming, and some people might lose their job. Yeah, she like, I think with renewal, progress, and relationships, like she's trying to build relationships, see, like get more of a talk, you know, like I'm talking to you, I want something different. I think over time you'll start to understand it more. She's just trying to make progress, build bonds, or, you know, at least make sure to let you know like communication lines are open. But I do feel like she's about to do some things, but I don't feel like it's gonna affect you. It might not even be in like your division or whatever. I would keep it professional with her. It's kind of the feeling, like as much as possible. But that's what I've got, love, on that one. Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, I don't like I said, I don't think she's going in thinking like I'm about to fuck some shit up. No. She's like, it's all love. It's all for the betterment of the company. Blah, 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 you know? You know how I know, like, every time I've had a new boss or, like, they change management, they come in real hot and heavy. They give you a list of everything that needs to be done and changed and fixed and da-da-da-da-da. Instead of just coming in and being like, let's do this, you know? Like, let's work together. To her, it's like, maybe she's had it in the past where she comes across conflict, so she's going to eliminate it before it happens, or to see, you know, if you have any ideas of how to make it better. I don't know why they do that, but it seems like every time a new person takes over, they have to put down that dominant stamp or something. Like, I'm here, I'm in charge, and we're doing it this way from now on. No adjustment period. Okay. And you want people to like you? No. So, I just say keep it professional. And what was your second question, love? Don't let it give you anxiety, Cece, because I see big things coming for you. Let her just lay in her own bed that she makes, you know? She want to be messy, let her be messy on her own. Don't give her any information unless it's about that secretary you want to get out of there. Who knows? Okay, what will she think of you during our one-on-one? Yeah, okay. How does she like real? Let's see. See, she's showing me this Queen of Cups. Like, I don't feel like she has anything against you. She just, I don't know. It takes her a while to come out of her shell is what I'm getting. Let's see. But she does need to calm down a little bit. Like, she's trying to make it more stable for once. And I think with you, she feels, you know, like you can help her do that. Big changes are coming. I keep saying that. Like, something good is going on with this. Like, you may not see it at first, but I do feel like it's going in the right direction. It's just going to take a little bit of time and patience. I know everybody loves that. Yeah, I think like you will reap the benefits of whatever she's doing right now. Just stay on your job. You know, you're lovable. You're playful. You're a teacher. You very, you know, you're ready for new adventures, and she likes that. I think it's gonna go good. And I mean, you don't want to trust anybody in life. You know what I'm saying? 100% anyway. Let's see. So it's all love with you. Maybe she's gonna tell you about the changes she's making. Maybe get your opinion of like what should happen. You know. Hold your vision. Luck is on your side. This is the card that I started the readings with, and this one too. A fiery climax approaches. So that's weird because these were the two cards I got at the beginning. Don't let it stress you out. Don't let it give you anxiety, because then you're just giving it more power than it deserves. Start speaking more positive over it. Like, I know big changes are coming, and I know it's going to be for me. I know I'm going to achieve. I'm going to get to where I want to be, you know. Don't doubt it because somebody wants to come in there and make things a little uncomfortable. Hold your vision. You know what you want? Speak it into existence. It's kind of what I'm getting from that. But hopefully that helps, my dear CC Moon. Aw, I have not. I have not. I don't know why. I know she's there and I feel her, but I don't hear her, or at least I don't think I hear her. Because I hear things, but for some reason, I think I get too excited with her energy. Like, I know every time I've had a dream and she talks to me, it wakes me right up because I get so excited. But thank you. I got chills. I needed to know she said hi. And you're welcome. Oh, thank you, Jean. Okay, so Veronica, what does your person feel? Cece, you gotta come back and tell me though, because I know it's big. What does your person feel about your vibes? Well, past life connection is nostalgia. It's like knowing something from before, memories of before. Like, y'all could have been married in a past life or something. I got the feeling of like maybe I deserve to suffer. Maybe he did you wrong in a past life, or that's what he feels. He cannot get you out of his head. When he's not talking to or with you, he feels alone. Kind of codependent, but I think this lifetime serves its purpose because maybe he did have some karma to resolve. The vibe stresses him out only because he's never had that intense of, because like I tell you, every time I connect to his energy, I feel sad or like on the edge of tears. But he says it's not fair. It's not, he doesn't deserve it. And maybe he doesn't in what he sees in this lifetime, but I do feel he's reaping some sort of karma right now. But it's bringing him to the place of healing. But that's what I got on that. I hope it helps. All right, Jean, your turn. Yeah, I do need to talk to her. I do. I mean, I know she's one of my strongest spirit guides. I know that, but she'll whisper like because she doesn't want me to know it's her or something. Because I told her, you need to rattle my shades. And so she does weird stuff like that. Like she threw a whole case of water. But I don't know. Opposite genders in a past life. That would be funny. Oh, she knows what I want. If anybody knows what I want, my grandma definitely knows what I want. I think she just rather give me what I need instead. All right, let's see, Virgo. Let's get it. Okay, I'm going to talk to her. I'm going to talk to her. All right, what Virgo's female intentions are towards my friend Aquarius. Let's see. That wanted to come out in reverse. Okay. It's like I come with peace and conflict. I don't understand. Like, he's like, I don't want to hurt her. I may be a little scared of her. I want to give her something. But I think there's competition around. Or there's some kind of like I don't want to take it there. But we do need to resolve this. Or okay, so his ex came back 5 years ago, disappearing, and keeps messaging him. I feel like, I don't know, it's like I didn't mean to hurt you, but there's other people involved or something like that. There's too many people involved. He plays innocent, but I do feel like he brings a lot of drama. Or she does, one of the two. Like the exes. Like they're always circling around or something. Maybe the exes are like really close. Or they know each other. Or there's some kind of weird entanglement there. I don't think the feelings are bad. I just feel like there's something about other people that keeps them from being able to really offer what they want to, in some sense. I don't know. I don't necessarily like that energy for some reason. It's just like messy. Okay, yeah, I figured that out, but it's like, I think it's an attention thing. Like, she's like, I'm not trying to cause any problems. I'm just a friend. I'm just trying to check in. I'm just trying to talk to them. Page of Pentacles, right? But in all reality, it's like she brings drama. Like, she's trying to stir the pot a little bit. That's kind of the way I feel like she's. But I think it's not just her. She's entangled with some other messy ass people that like to stir the pot. Like, they like to cause drama because, you know, when you get with somebody, they don't want your exes calling you. I don't care how close you are. They don't like it. And, I mean, some people are okay. It's whatever. But, I don't know. It's like she's trying to make sure that if somebody is around, that they know that she still exists and know who she is or something. I don't know. She's messy. No, I feel like she's coming in just trying to piss on the fire hydrant kind of thing, you know? But that's like that Ten of Swords, right? Like let's forget all of the pain that I inflicted to your life. Let's just forget it, right? Not heal it, because if she showed me healing around it, yeah. What it's like, let's just pretend that never happened. I'm gonna be friendly now, right? But I'm doing it for all the wrong reasons, which is kind of fucked up. But that's her. And thank you for showing up, Jean. If it weren't for Shweta, that list would have looked bad. I really need to set up my other computer over here. Uh, like I said, she's stirring the pot. She doesn't want anything from him except for him to sit there and wait for her. And the song Chains right now came in. She wants him in chains by Nick Jonas, of all songs. Oh. That's kind of probably how he feels. He got him in chains. But anyways, I wish them the best, love and light. And thank y'all all for being here. I missed my Fridays. And I will be back on Sunday as well. So Sunday will be 7:30. But yeah. But I love y'all all. Thank you for being here. I mean, it could be Veronica, but I don't really get into what they're doing. I get into what they want with you or how they feel about you, you know. So I don't really know unless we look externally. I just know it's like a longing, basically. Yeah. But I love you all, and I will see you again on Sunday if you can make it. Have an amazing rest of your day, your night, your weekend, whatever. I love you guys.